Hi students, now we shall discuss about B.Pharm second year, third sem. The subject name, Pharmaceutical Microbiology. What do you mean by the pharmaceutical microbiology? Microbiology is nothing but the branch of science which deals with the detailed study of microorganism, which is known as microbiology. A microbes or microorganism is a microscopic organism that compares either a single cell, that means cell cluster, or the multicellular or relative complex of the organism, that is known as microorganisms. Microorganisms are divided into mainly bacteria, fungi, algae, protozoa, microscopic plant including green algae, animals such as rotifers and planaries, and viruses also. These are the some common microorganisms which will be studied in these chapters. After that, we shall discuss about the history of microbiology. Aristotle is one of the scientists which is known as father of microbiology due to he given the concept of living and non-living things, or the living and non-living organisms. Aristotle is known as father of biology. Instead of history of microbiology in 1673 and 1723, that time of period, Antony van Leeuwenhoek, also known as Dutch, he discovered or described the live microorganism. What are the live microorganisms? Their structure observed in teeth scraping and rainwater. First person, Antony Leeuwenhoek is the first person who actually seen living microorganism. What type of microorganism and how they will see? By using the microscope by Antony van Leeuwenhoek. After that, we will discuss about Louis Pasteur in the period of 1822 to 1895. Louis Pasteur is the French organic chemist, and he is also known as father of modern microbiology. Due to the concept of fermentation process, that means the wine and beer are not produced without microbes. This concept is given by Louis Pasteur in the period of 1822 to 1895. Microbes causes spoilage, means जो भी microbes है वो spoilage के लिए responsible रहते हैं. After that, Louis Pasteur given the demonstration gown cotton experiments. By using the gown cotton experiment demonstration, Louis Pasteur has explained the concept of fermentation and the development of pasteurization process at the temperature 15 to 60 degrees Celsius. जो भी लुइस पास्चर साइंटिस्ट है उसने पास्चराइजेशन की एक मेनली कंसेप्ट दिया और फर्मेंटेशन की. एट 50 टू 60 डिग्री सेल्सियस में फर्मेंटेशन कैसा हो रहा है, पास्चराइजेशन क्या होता है, पास्चराइजेशन की प्रोसेस लुइस पास्चर ने इस 1882 टू 1895 के बीच में दी. उसके बाद आया रॉबर्ट कोच इन 1843 टू 1910. दिस टाइम Robert Koch worked on the microorganisms. Actually, he is a German physician. He is considered as father of medical microbiology. Robert Koch को हम medical microbiology का father भी कहते हैं. First to demonstrate the role of bacteria causing diseases. Means जो भी बैक्टीरिया है वो डिसीज कोई भी डिसीज के लिए कैसे रेस्पॉन्सिबल होते हैं उसका कंसेप्ट फर्स्टली रॉबर्ट कोच ने दिया. And he was first to isolate Bacillus anthracis. रॉबर्ट कोच ने फर्स्टली Bacillus anthracis नाम का आइसोलेशन किया. After that, he also discovered Mycobacterium tuberculosis. This is the causative agent of TB in 1882, and Verbo cholera. This is the causative agent of cholera in 1883. He awarded Nobel Prize in 1904. The work of Robert Koch, that is Mycobacterium tuberculosis in 1882, and Vibrio cholerae, which is causative agent of cholera, he has awarded Nobel Prize in 1905. He also developed relationship between microorganisms and various diseases. There are some postulates of Robert Koch, including that first postulate is microorganism present in every case of diseases. हमें जो भी कोई डिसीज होता है, only and only microorganisms are responsible for the disease. Microorganism must isolate from diseased animals and grown in pure culture. जो भी कोई माइक्रोऑर्गेनिजम्स रहते हो वो हम डिसीज्ड एनिमल से आइसोलेट करते हैं और इसका जो भी ग्रोन है मीन्स कल्चर मीडिया मीन्स प्योर कल्चर यूज करके हम उसे ग्रो करते हैं. और जो भी थर्ड पॉस्टुलेट है कोच का, उसके हिसाब से डिसीज मस्ट बी रिप्रोड्यूस्ड व्हेन अ प्योर कल्चर ऑफ माइक्रोऑर्गेनिज्म इज इनक्यूबेटेड इन ससेप्टाइल होस्ट. जो भी ससेप्टाइल होस्ट है उसके इनक्यूबेटेड के अकॉर्डिंग जो भी कोई डिसीज है उसका रिप्रोडक्शन होता है. जो डिसीज है वो ग्रो हो जाता है इन एनी होस्ट सेल्स. एंड द लास्ट पोस्टुलेट दैट इज द सेम माइक्रोऑर्गेनिज्म मस्ट बी deisolated from the experiment host. By using this experiment is given these four postulates. After that we shall discuss about various branches of microbiology. What are the branches of microbiology? Microbiology is the main branch, including that study of various microorganisms. After that, nematology, phycology, virology, immunology, parasitology, mycology, bacteriology and protology. These are the various types of branches including in the microbiology. Study of protozoan, that is known as protozoology. Nematology, phycology, study of viruses, this is known as virology. Study of immune system, that is known as immunology. जो इसके अंदर पैरासाइट की स्टडी करते हैं पैरासाइटोलॉजी, mycology and the study of bacteria, that is the bacteriology. These are all about the branches of microbiology. After that we shall discuss about what are the different types of cells, including prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. The major difference in the prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. This is the overall structure of prokaryotic cell, including that a cell which contains glycosides. These are the outermost filament-like structure which is known as glycoside. These are the small pore which is known as the ribosomes. This is the cell wall which is present on the prokaryotic cell. These are the pils, that is means the internal lining, that is known as pils, and the nucleotide which contains the genetic material, this means single nuclear genome. These are the filamentous structure which is known as membrane. This is the granules which is present in the prokaryotes. These are the mesosomes, and the most important, that is the flagellum, which is responsible for the movement of the prokaryotic cell. These are the overall structure of prokaryotic cell. Some common example of prokaryotic cell including that bacteria, rickets, Clavamidae and the actinomycetes. These are the example of prokaryotic cells. After that we shall discuss about what do you mean by the eukaryotic cell, which contains the true nucleus, which is known as eukaryotic cell. These are the structure of eukaryotic cell, including that cytoplasm, which contains the all cell organelle, which is known as cytoplasm. This is the circular structure which is known as nucleus, which contains the genetic material, and the nucleus which also known as controller of the cell or the director of the cell. These are the complex structure which is known as Golgi apparatus or the Golgi body, which is present in the every eukaryotic cell. This is the structure which contains thylakoid presents, which is known as mitochondria, which is also known as powerhouse of the cell. Due to mitochondria produce ATP, which will be utilized as in the form of energy by using electron transport chain. This is known as smooth endoplasmic reticulum, and the ribosome are present on this structure which is known as rough endoplasmic reticulum. These are the small ribosome which is known as the rough endoplasmic reticulum, and the absence of ribosome which is known as smooth endoplasmic reticulum. These are the vacuoles which is responsible for the storing of food material or the water. These are the lysosome. Lysosome also known as the suicidal bag. These are the somewhat ribosome present inside the cell or the cytoplasm. This thread-like fibers which is known as the cytoskeleton, which is present in the eukaryotic cell. This is overall about the eukaryotic cell. There are some examples of eukaryotic cell including fungi, protozoa, algae, plants and animals. After that, we shall discuss about main difference of prokaryotes and the eukaryotes. Prokaryotic cell, that is, prokaryotic cell contains nuclear membrane is absent, but in eukaryotes, nuclear membrane is completely present. In prokaryotes, nucleus is also absent, but here in eukaryotic cell, nucleus is present which contains the genetic material. Single cellular chromosome is present in prokaryotic cell, but here the more than one liner chromosome are present in eukaryotic cell. Mitotic division is completely absent in prokaryotic cell, but mitotic division is completely present in the eukaryotic cells. Deoxyribonucleoprotein is absent in prokaryotic cell, but deoxyribonucleoprotein is present in eukaryotic cell. Cytoplasm streaming is completely absent in prokaryotic cell, but cytoplasmic streaming is present in eukaryotic cell. Pinocytosis, that means the cell drinking, is completely absent in prokaryotic cell, and cell drinking, which is known as pinocytosis, is present in the eukaryotic cell. In prokaryotes have pili or femore, that is for mainly used for the adhesion, flagella for the proliferation. But in eukaryotic cell, cilia and flagella is responsible for the movement of the cell. After that, cell size ranges from 0.5 to 100 micrometer in prokaryotic cell, and cell size ranges from 10 to 150 micrometer in the eukaryotic cell. In prokaryotic cell contains only one copy of each gene. In other hand, some eukaryotic genome are organized into orphans. There may be a lot of genes present in the DNA or the genetic material which contains the DNA and the RNA, having the different type of nucleotides, that is adenosine, guanine, thymine and uracil. No histone in chromosome of prokaryotic cell, but here in eukaryotic cell, DNA bounded around the histone protein. In prokaryotic cell, asexual reproduction in occur. That means the binary fission is source of the reproduction in prokaryotic cell. But in eukaryotic cell, there is a sexual reproduction which is known as mitosis or the meiosis. With the help of these mitosis and meiosis, in eukaryotes, there is a happening of sexual reproductions. In prokaryotic cell, there is a ribosomes are 17S that is distributed in cytoplasm. The cytoplasm of prokaryotic cell which contains the dispersed 70S ribosomes. But in eukaryotic cell, there is 80S ribosomes and 17S in mitochondria. In the special case, in the case of mitochondria, there is the 70S ribosomes are present in the mitochondria. Cell wall contains the peptidoglycan. In prokaryotic cell, there is a peptidoglycan cell wall present, but in eukaryotic cell, there is the absence of peptidoglycan. For the locomotion, there is the locomotory organ is simple fibril in prokaryotic cell, but in eukaryotic cell, for the locomotion, that is multifibril organs are present. In prokaryotic cell, cytoplasmic membrane sterol absent, but in eukaryotic cell, sterol is present. These are the complete difference of prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. Scopes and importance of microbiology. First, in production of antibiotics. Many microorganisms are responsible for the production of various types of antibiotics. 2/3 are antibiotics are produced from the microorganism. Many antibiotics isolated from the microorganism by the process of fermentation. By using the process of fermentation, there is a producing or the isolation of antibiotics. For example, penicillin is isolated from the Penicillium species. Streptomycin is isolated from the Streptomyces gracilis. Tetracycline is isolated from Streptomycin aerophanesis. These are the somewhat example of microorganisms and the antibiotics which is isolated from the microorganism. Means the most important microorganisms are the study of microbiology helpful in the production of antibiotics. Second one, production of enzymes, vaccines and other pharmaceutical products. There may be a production of enzymes including amylase, peptase, lipase, invertase, oxidase, reductase. These are the enzymes which will be produced from the various types of microorganisms. Vaccines, seras, these are also produced from the microorganisms. Microorganisms are helpful in the pharmaceutical product, that means the fermentation. After that, the diagnosis of disease and treatment. To identify or to diagnose any specific disease, there will be the utilization of antibiotics and the different tests for the detection of different type of microorganism microbial infections, including that ELISA, Pidal test, TST. ELISA is the mainly used for the detection of the AIDS. Pidal test is commonly used for the typhoid and TST for the tuberculosis skin test. After that, treatment of industrial waste material. Many microbial species are useful for the decomposition of waste. For the decomposition, many microorganisms are helpful. That's why in industrial waste management or the industrial waste material treatment, there will be the utilization of microorganisms. The industrial waste contains water, salt and various type of organic matter or the organic compound which will be decomposed by using the various types of microorganisms. For example, actinomycetes, fungi and protozoas. After that, plant growth promotion. To promote the plant or to grow any specific type of species, there will be some commonly used microorganism, that is Rhizobium species, Rhodopteran species and Azotobacter species. These are the commonly used plant growth hormones or the plant growth microorganism to promote plant growth and their development. Sterile product preparation. To prepare the sterile product, vaccines, injections, ophthalmic preparation, many microorganisms are helpful in the sterile industries. After that, the sterilization. In case of sterilization, there will also use and the scope of this microbiology. In the case of sterilization is nothing but any process that eliminates, remove or kill or deactivates all forms of and other biological agent. A case in which elimination or the removal or the kill or the deactivate of other microbial or the microorganism, which is known as sterilization, including that other biological agent which contains the bacteria, fungi and viruses. There are some types of sterilization, including that moist heat sterilization, dry heat sterilization, membrane filtration, gaseous sterilization and the chemical sterilization. These are the 5 types of sterilization which will be helpful for the microbial to reduce or the kill or deactivate the microbial contamination. These are the scopes and importance of microbiology and the microorganism in our day-to-day life and in the pharmaceutical sectors.